Eala faces off with tennis legend Venus Williams, and wins. ICK, Venus is actually Serena Williams' sister. Eala welcomes 2026 with a major win at the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand. Teaming up in the women's doubles with American tennis player Iva Jovic, and Iva beat veterans Venus Williams and Elina Svitolina, clinching a 7-6, 7, 6-1 victory. ICK, both Venus and Elina are established veterans of the sport. They've been professionally competing since the 90s and 2010s, respectively. Over the years, Venus has played with and against her sister, Serena Williams, another global tennis phenomenon who's most known for being one of the longest consecutive title holders of the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, #1 ranking. Venus has also built a strong career of her own, winning 49 WTA Tour-level singles titles and capturing an Olympic gold medal at the 2000 Sydney Games. Elina, meanwhile, has claimed 18 WTA Tour singles titles and made history as the first Ukrainian player to break into the WTA top 10 rankings. Eala and Iva Jovic on competing against Venus Williams and Elina Svitolina during the competition. And Iva worked hard to secure the victory. The opening set proved especially tense, with the young duo facing immense pressure as they had to save 8 set points before edging out their veteran opponents, 9-7, in the tiebreaker. There was a great first set and you get the momentum after that, Alex shared after the match on the official website. She added, "But it's so easy to kind of crash, and I think we did a good job of keeping each other's energy." Iva echoed Alex's sentiments, noting that the first set of the year is always tricky. Still, the pair stayed composed, encouraged one another, and played with the belief that the match was far from over. "So I think I did a good job of resetting and bringing my energy up in the second set, and then riding it through to the third. It's never easy in those types of matches. So I'm glad to just get through it," Iva said. The pair is now officially advancing to the doubles quarterfinals, where they will face the winner of the match between Desiree Mohammed and Erin Routliffe against Teresa Malikova and Renata Zarazua. The stadium hummed with a sound that was half history, half heartbeat. It was the kind of noise that only appears when something improbable is about to happen, when the past and the future walk onto the same court, rackets in hand. On one side stood Venus Williams, a name etched into tennis forever. 7 Grand Slam singles titles. Olympic gold. Decades of dominance, resilience, and reinvention. She moved with the calm authority of someone who had faced louder crowds, fiercer rivals, and higher stakes than this, and survived them all. On the other side was Eala, younger than many of Venus's career highlights, carrying not just her racket but the hopes of a nation that had watched her grow from a promising junior into a fearless professional. She wasn't supposed to be here yet. Not against her. Not against a legend. And yet, there she was. The weight of the moment. As Alex bounced the ball before the first serve, she felt the weight of the moment press against her shoulders, not crushing but clarifying. This wasn't just a match. It was a conversation between generations. Every swing Venus took carried history, every swing Alex took carried possibility. Venus served first. The ball exploded off her racket, still fierce, still commanding respect. Alex returned it deep, her feet light, her eyes sharp. The rally that followed wasn't long, but it said everything. Venus's power met Alex's speed, experience met instinct. The point went to Venus. The crowd roared. Alex smiled. Not because she had lost the point, but because she belonged. Learning in real time. Early in the match, Venus did what legends do best. She controlled the tempo, punished short balls, and reminded everyone why her name still drew crowds. Alex dropped the first few games, her shots landing inches too long, her timing just slightly off. But Alex didn't panic. She listened. She listened to the sound of the ball on Venus's strings, to the rhythm of the rallies, to the quiet voice inside her that said, "Adjust." She began to vary her shots, adding spin, pulling Venus wide, forcing longer exchanges. The rallies grew longer. The points grew harder. And slowly, subtly, the match began to shift. When belief takes hold. At 4-3 in the first set, Alex broke serve. It wasn't a lucky break. It was earned. A deep backhand forced an error. A fearless forehand winner down the line. Then, on break point, Alex stepped inside the baseline and took the ball early, choosing courage over caution. The crowd felt it. That ripple of excitement spread through the stands like electricity. Venus nodded at the net as if to say, "I see you." Alex held serve and took the first set. For the first time, the question changed. It was no longer can she compete? It became can she win? The legend responds. Venus Williams didn't become Venus Williams by fading quietly. The second set was a reminder. Her serve found new angles. Her ground strokes landed heavier, deeper. She moved with renewed purpose, cutting off Alex's time, reminding her that legends do not surrender momentum easily. Alex fought for every point, but Venus claimed the set with authority. One set all. The match, like the moment, was perfectly balanced. The final set, where futures are forged. By the third set, sweat streaked Alex's face, and her legs burned. But her eyes were steady. She had stopped thinking about who stood across from her. Venus was no longer a monument. She was an opponent. And that made all the difference. Alex began to play freely. She chased down impossible balls. She redirected pace with precision. She trusted her training, her instincts, her belief that she had earned this court. At 5-5, Alex broke serve again, this time with a rally that seemed to last forever. Shot after shot, neither player giving an inch until Venus's final forehand sailed just wide. The stadium rose as one. Alex stepped up to serve for the match. The last point. Match point didn't come easily. Venus saved the first with a thunderous ace. The second with a fearless approach to the net. On the third, Alex served wide. Venus returned deep. The rally unfolded like a summary of the match. Power versus patience, history versus hunger. Then Alex changed direction. One clean, courageous backhand down the line. Venus reached, but not in time. The ball kissed the line. Alex Eala fell to her knees. More than a win. The handshake at the net said everything words could not. Venus smiled, not politely, but proudly. The kind of smile that acknowledges something real, something earned. This wasn't the end of a legend. It was the continuation of one. Alex's victory wasn't about defeating Venus Williams. It was about standing on the same court and proving she was ready to carry the game forward. It was about a young player from the Philippines showing the world that belief, discipline, and fearlessness can bridge any gap, no matter how wide the years, no matter how heavy the legacy. That night, tennis didn't just witness an upset. It witnessed a passing of light. And Alex Eala walked off the court not just as a winner, but as a promise fulfilled and a future announced. Tennis.